Alright everybody, these are some of the things you can do to help with your false grip. I know there's a tendency for the hands to cramp up and everything like that, but for the most off, just take a look at these things and they'll probably help you out with that false grip so you can get that eventual false grip muscle up. Alright, so first one, what you're going to be doing is you're going to have your hands straight out in front of you, like you're going to start the Macarena, crying out loud. So starting Macarena here, and what you're going to do is turn the hands outward, okay? And then from there, you're going to rotate the pinky fingers inward as well. Okay. So once again, here, thumbs point outwards, so your palms are up, and from there, pinky goes inward, and you're flexing in the wrist area. Okay. Do that from a little closer for you. So from here, hands are out in front of you. They rotate to the outside. Rotate the pinky inward. Okay. Just doing this alone is going to help start to develop that forearm. If you can do that maximal contraction of that forearm, it's going to help it make it easier for you to be able to do those muscle ups. Okay. So once again, just I'll show with one arm. Okay. And here my palm is first down. Rotate the thumb outward and inward. Okay. Notice right now it makes your forearm really flex up a lot. So once again, you're going to go into Macarena position. Turn the thumbs outward. Okay. And then from there, bring them inward. So now they're going to be beside your side, beside your shoulders. Alright, this is to the side. Here, outward, fingertips inward, and pull them tight. If you can just hold this position for a good solid 30 seconds, that's a good start. Another drill for you, okay, if you just have a set of rings hanging around take them off the straps, obviously, you're going to need them just by themselves. This is called a ring pathway, okay, a muscle up pathway. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold them at the top as if you were actually hanging in a false grip position. You want the rings, obviously, the weight bearing side facing down. What you're going to do from here, holding it in the false grip position, is keep the ring facing down the entire time as you pull them through. So think ring facing down the entire time. I'm pulling through, okay, and then as I transfer through, the ring still faces down, and I go up into a press position. Okay, once again, I'll show from the side. From here, I'm holding that false grip position. Okay. And I'm pulling through, I'm keeping it facing down the entire time, keeping it close to the shoulder line, and then I go into a press position down, okay? More than likely what's going to end up happening is you will have a slight lean forward. So one more time, here pulling up, and here is that shift where you actually end up leaning forward on top of the line. The shoulder's going to go right over the top of the wrists, and you press straight downward. Okay, I'll show one more from the front. So from here, okay, outward rotation. Okay, and I pull in, pulling myself up, here, palms are down, and I press straight down. With this one, you can actually see, alright, what actually happens when I switch my grip. So, right here, that outward rotation, I have it locked inside. There's that bone piece right there. Okay, is locked on that side. Now what happens when I shift into the press position is as I come down, you'll see here, it flips over the top. So my wrist is going from here to here, here to here. From here, there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so you're going from here to there, here to there. And it keeps that weight on there the whole time, so you never actually have to move the wrist at all. When you do a kipping muscle up, if your hands are here, okay, and you're using a normal grip, then you're going to have to shift that weight to the top from there to there. And that takes another variable into effect and can make it sometimes more difficult to get that muscle up at first. A really simple false grip training for your wrist can be simply holding onto the rings in the false grip position. So again, in false grip, the way you do it for rings is you go from the index and thumb, okay, and you're going to travel along to the bottom of the outside of the palm, the blade of your palm. So right here where that little bony protrusion's at. Okay, it's going to be right there. All you're going to do is get a hold of the rings, place the weight in that area, okay, and all you're going to do is you're just going to hang in a false grip position. Just like that, my legs aren't even off the ground. Okay, I'm just going to hold that and get used to that position there. Try it in a pull-up position. Try it in an outward rotating position. Okay? Just doing that alone is going to help you develop better false grip, because it'll help you develop that forearm But you want to get 4, that inward rotation to the arm, outward rotation to the arm, pinky turning inward like that. Alright? Squeezing in tight. That's a simple one right there. Another one for you is just holding on to the pull-up bar with just your wrist area. Okay, so we're like the 2 meaty parts of that palm, the bottom part of the palm, that's going to kind of hook over. And you're going to be right here where the wrist bends at. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll hold on to it all different directions. First one I'll just hold on right there and go into a hang position. Okay, outward rotating as well. Try all different ways. Hold on tight. Okay, and then fingers forward as well. Holding on there. I tend to get a slight cramp up here with my wrist when I'm doing this one. But it tends to go away, and when stretching out and stuff like that, it'll be fine. For most people, they're going to feel it right here in this part of their forearm, but that'll go away eventually too. And you don't feel it as much when you actually go into the pull part of it, but hanging in that position is going to really help develop the wrists and the forearm and everything like that. In that kind of fashion, it'll help you a lot with that muscle up. Of course, just doing flexions like this, like I talked about earlier, can be very, very useful for you, alright, and being able to hold that position. So maybe even get one of those, you can get like a broomstick or a slipper stick like that, tie a rope to it, and some weight in the bottom, and just work on developing that forearm strength up and down. It can really be quite useful to you with developing that muscle up here, okay?